Most people believe traffic stops are simple. You pull over, answer a few questions, maybe get a ticket, and leave. But that belief is dangerous. There are lawyers who say, never exit your vehicle until you say these words. But there are scenarios that has always been shocking, and there's no doubt about that. A traffic stop is one of the most legally complex moments most people will ever experience. Every word matters. Every answer changes the situation. And many people unknowingly turn a minor stop into a serious legal problem just by talking too much or reacting emotionally.
Good morning. Hey, the reason for the stop is a couple different things that was going on here. The first thing I saw was you're all the way in that left lane and you had a vehicle that was passing you in the middle lane at a higher rate of speed than you were. So I'm sure you all saw the same thing I was seeing of she stayed in that left lane the entire length of the bridge there. And there was actually two violations there. Florida state statute.
The driver is stopped for staying in the left lane while other vehicles pass on the right. The officer explains that Florida law requires drivers to move out of the left lane if they are being passed. The left lane is meant for passing, not cruising. The officer also explains that when a faster vehicle approaches from behind, the slower driver must move right to keep traffic flowing. Many drivers think this kind of stop is unfair or unnecessary, but legally, fairness does not matter. What matters is whether a traffic statute was violated. In this case, the officer identifies two separate violations. Either one alone makes the stop lawful.
This is a moving violation, okay? So it is a fine and points on your license. It'd be 3 points. Something that you're eligible for is option 4 right here, okay? This is an online driver improvement course, something that you can elect to take. You can do it at the house or anywhere.
Once a stop is lawful, police gain authority. They can issue citations, assign points, explain fines, and control the interaction. At that point, the driver's opinion is irrelevant. Arguing will not help. Explaining will not help. The law is already on the officer's side. The lesson inside this case is critical. When the stop is lawful, police don't need your agreement to proceed. Your best protection is calm compliance and minimal speech.
The reason why I'm pulling you over, man, is because of a bunch of things. Dadgum, you're out here like no one else is on the roadway. Running red lights, speeding, cutting people off. So just start explaining, yeah. So
I don't have any excuse.
The left turn lane, right? You're making that left from Atlantic to 295 South and just like it's not even red.
Begins as a reckless driving stop. The driver runs a red light, accelerates aggressively, speeds far above the limit, and cuts off another car. That alone justifies the stop. But the real damage happens after the officer approaches the window. Instead of remaining quiet, the driver starts talking. He admits he ran the red light. He admits he was speeding. He admits he drank alcohol earlier. He explains what kind of beer it was, how long ago he drank, and where he was coming from. He answers every question.
How much you had to drink tonight?
None at all.
No.
Actually, no, I lied. About 2 hours ago, I had about 2 beers.
Okay, about
Buddy's birthday, but
2 hours ago you had 2 beers.
yes, sir.
What about how much marijuana have you smoked today?
I don't smoke.
Do you do any drugs, narcotics at all?
Yes, sir.
No drugs, no narcotics, no pills, no nothing.
1015.
Okay, so you had the
Meadows.
2 shots, or is it 2 beers?
2 beers.
2 beers. What kind of beers did you have? Sapporo.
Japanese.
Japanese beer, I'm familiar with it. See, the sushi places and all that.
Yeah.
Sapporos. So you consumed your last beer about how long ago?
4 Yankee Tango. We don't
I'll say probably an hour and a half ago.
Hour and a half ago?
Yes, sir.
All right.
At that moment, the traffic stop becomes an impairment investigation. The officer notices bloodshot eyes and smells alcohol. Combined with the driver's own admissions, the officer now has reasonable suspicion that legally allows field sobriety tests. Once those tests begin, the outcome is almost always arrest. Nothing here required force. Nothing required deception. The driver gave the case away voluntarily. The lesson inside this case is simple and brutal. Every answer you give builds evidence. Police don't need confessions if you provide them freely. Silence is not guilt. Silence is protection.
I stopped you before?
I think so, last week because
Last week?
I was speeding.
Last week? I stopped you? Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yes, I did stop you last week for speeding. Now I'm stopping you because I can't. You rode by, I couldn't even see your hands in the window. The tint is illegal. You know, you can't have your front windshield tinted. And I know this is like 2%, okay? That's the reason that I stopped you, all right?
My insurance is on my phone.
Okay.
It's about window tint, and it shows how technical traffic law can be. The officer stops the vehicle because he cannot see the driver's hands through the windshield. In many states, front windshield tint below a certain percentage is illegal for safety reasons. The officer uses a tint meter and confirms the violation. The front windshield measures far darker than the legal limit. The rear windows are tested next and also fail. Numbers don't argue. Measurements don't negotiate.
See where your window might start right here.
Let's see what the front looking like.
Okay, you're all right.
All right, that's good. Woo! It's 3. You can see it? Illegal. Let's test the back one. Do the same thing. Maybe it's the same. Nah, this one look like it's a little darker.
Yeah, it is. We're like next.
Yeah, 1. 3?
Say 3.
It say 3.
I guess.
Okay.
And like I told you about the front windshield, it's that line over here. Anything below this line on the front windshield, you can have a tinted. It's like that black line over there.
Yeah.
The driver mentions a previous stop and seems surprised, but that doesn't matter. Equipment violations don't require suspicion of crime or dangerous driving. If the vehicle violates the code, the stop is legal. Once again, police authority flows from legality, not attitude. The officer issues citations and explains that continued driving with illegal tint will lead to repeated stops. The lesson inside this case is clear. Your vehicle alone can legally put you into police control, even if you personally did nothing else wrong.
Shit! Fairview 187. My vehicle's just been hit. Start an ambulance.
Hey, what happened?
You tell me!
I need a new car.
Somebody ran into me, pushed my vehicle into the other vehicle, start an ambulance, need a supervisor. Here, come over here, buddy. Get out of the road. Here, have a seat real quick. Have a seat. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What happened, dude?
I don't know, man. I've been drinking.
You been drinking?
Yeah, I've been drinking.
Okay.
And I took some weed pills.
Some weed
Fucked
pills?
up, yeah.
After a collision involving a police vehicle, the driver immediately admits he has been drinking and has taken marijuana pills. That single statement changes everything. The officer no longer needs to investigate whether impairment exists. The driver already confirmed it. Then the driver goes further. He admits he hit the police vehicle on purpose. He says he was bored. He says he hates cops. These are not emotional slips. These are intentional admissions.
So you ran in the back of me on purpose?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I hate cops, man.
Yeah? All right. We got an ambulance coming, okay?
All right.
All right.
They gonna take me home or I'm going?
I don't know. You ain't got no weapons on you, do you?
No, sir.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
So am I going to the ambulance?
They're going to come and check you out, okay, partner?
Okay.
All right.
You put my wallet back in my pocket?
Yeah.
Legally, this case is over the moment those words are spoken. No field tests are required. No investigation is needed. Intent, impairment, and responsibility have all been established by the driver himself. The lesson inside this case is unavoidable. Never explain yourself at the scene. Even honesty can destroy your defense. The roadside is not where truth helps you. It's where silence protects you.
A concerned citizen and friend of the mayor and been in Tenafly for 20 years. I take full responsibility for them. And what is the reason they were pulled over?
The driver has all the information. He'll tell you.
No. I need to know.
No, you don't need to know.
Okay?
We're not involved here. You're picking them up.
No. I'm involved. Trust me.
Well,
I'm
not
very
going to tell
involved.
you. He's the driver of the automobile. He's over 18. That's all you need to know.
Okay. If you can...
We don't need to see credentials.
Okay.
We've explained already.
You need a... If you can give me a little bit of space here. What seems to be...
you a commissioner?
I am the commissioner. One of the commissioners, and I'm heading up.
Do you have an ID with that?
That is my ID, and that is my business card. I am the commissioner of the Port Authority, and I'm heading up over 4,000 police officers.
This shows a different but common mistake: interference by a third party. A woman arrives claiming authority, influence, and connections. She demands explanations, she interrupts officers, she insists on knowing why the vehicle was stopped and why it is being confiscated. She references her career, her role, and people she knows. None of it matters.
I don't know why it's so
I
difficult.
believe
You know
you
what?
should ask your daughter and the driver of the motor vehicle.
My daughter is a backseat passenger, as you
Exactly.
said. You're making the accusation. I would like to know
What accusation?
the accusation of I don't know what, because you haven't told me. You're telling me to go Monday and read the report.
That's
When
not
these
what you
kids,
said.
you said ask them. It's not they, it's not them. I'm not going to ask the driver what you are accusing them of wrongdoing. I'm asking you because you're the source of the accusation. They are not the source, you're the source. So I'm trying to go to the source. If you want me to go to their side of the story, I will.
I think
But
that's the
I
best
will
thing.
do that.
I think it's the best thing at this point.
You know what? I'm very disappointed in the way the two of you are acting. You cannot even tell me, a mother living in Tenafly for 20 years with two kids who went through the school system, what the problem is.
Legally, the officers only owe explanations to the driver. Passengers and third parties have no right to control the interaction. The woman's tone and repeated demands escalate the situation instead of helping. Police are not required to debate. They are not required to justify themselves to unrelated parties. The more pressure she applies, the more resistant the situation becomes. The lesson inside this case is firm. Status does not override law enforcement authority during a traffic stop. Interference only increases risk for everyone involved.